What's going on, y'all? So listen.
What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another episode review of The Haves and the Have-Nots. This is season 7, episode 20. The season finale, The Reaping. Okay, so when we get into it, let me just put this on the offset. Right at the beginning, they said that this is the end of the episode, or I should say, this is the end of the season. Girl, I gotta take my head down. Anyway. So this is the end of this season. Next season starts back up next month. Well, in a month. Well, December 24th, okay? Technically speaking, a month because this is the end of the month. Bitch, election is next week. I'm sorry. The world, America is going to go to hell in a handbasket, okay? I am going to be zooted out of my mind, okay? I'm just going to be fucked up. And I'm probably going to be up in this bed, knocked out, okay? Because girl, I'm going to wake up like this. What? It's going to be a mess. But anyway, let's just get into this episode. The finale was cute. It wasn't all that boom, boom, bang, okay, that I thought that it was going to be. It didn't give me all of that, but I guess they giving us a little bit to hold us over for a month, okay? A month and a half, I should say. So let's just get into it. So we get, who started off? Let's go ahead and get Wyatt, okay? We're going to get Wyatt whole thing out the way because it was very minimal. He started the episode and he ended the episode. We picked up where we left off with him, with Uncle Vinny. He was pissed off about him going ahead and stabbing him in his neck and all that stuff. And Catherine said that she wasn't going to pay no money for him. Okay? And it's not that, Catherine didn't want to pay any money for her son. She just thought they was bluffing, and her whole thing is, you not about to threaten me, okay? What you not gonna do is threaten me and all that stuff. You don't know who I am, all right? Catherine don't back down to no cowards, okay? We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? We don't. It's just like when the countries be like, we don't back down to, we don't give in to terrorism and stuff like that. That's how Catherine was. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, oh, okay, Catherine. So of course Vinny take this to Wyatt. Wyatt was like, so she wouldn't even pay for me? Yeah, your own mama don't even give a damn about you no more. She fed the fuck up too. I was like, damn, Benny. Dang. But he was like, no, man, please don't do this. And they had already cut him. He was like, listen, I give you some jury. You know what I'm saying? He was like, what the hell do I want with some jury? It's money. Give me the money. You need it. Just give me something. Take me to the hospital. He said, did I go to the hospital? He was like, listen, I'm losing so much blood. I'm feeling lightheaded. He was like, first of all, that's what happens when you get cut up, okay, and you start draining. That's what happened. You bleed out. You know what I'm saying? Second of all, was you there? Okay, when I lost a whole bunch of blood, do you know how much blood I lost? Okay, Vinny being petty. And I understand it because that boy fucked him up in his own place. So therefore, you come back up in my place. You come back to the scene of the crime all high in hell, and then you want to get my product or whatever, acting like ain't nothing done. Baby, the tables and the cards, you almost killed me because you was high as hell. The cards ain't clean. So therefore, we got to take care of business. And so, he just let him drain out. Okay, and I was just sitting there like, ooh, is Wyatt really gone? The end of the episode was, this white lady that we ain't never seen before, this random white lady, she come walking her dog. Hey, Vicky, Skibby, come on. Go ahead and poo-poo. Doing all of that. And she was like, oh my God. I was like, what happened? Oh my God, let me call 911. I said, what you finna call 911 for? Girl, Wyatt is, they done put Wyatt up in the goddamn car and somebody, the white people neighborhood, okay, girl, the rich white people, because she looked like she had a little bit of money on her, put him in the neighborhood so he can be found, got him hanging out the car. She was like, oh my God, 911. There is a dead man hanging out of his car. I don't know. Please come down here quick. I said, Wyatt ain't dead. Let me tell you something. If this is what take Wyatt out, bitch, I'ma be shocked, okay? I don't know what it is about this show, but the haves and the have-nots, Tyler Perry do not want to kill off any of his main characters. The main characters, Veronica, Wyatt, for some reason, Catherine, of course, Candace, and Benny, and David, and Jim, and Hannah. And if you find out somebody else in between there, put them in there too. He is not about to, and Jeffrey, and he not about to kill them off. He not about to kill them off. Okay? What's going to happen, I predict, is that when season 8 come, basically, Wyatt is going to get found before he dies. Okay? Before he drains completely out. He's not really dead at this point. Because, I mean, this brother, Wyatt has 9 lives like a goddamn cat. Okay, a black cat at that. You know what I'm saying? That mug literally overdosed how many times throughout this show, and then overdosed so bad in his own law that he was dead for a few minutes. He was dead for a minute. Okay, he was dead for a while, and they caught his ass and still came back with him. Okay, and revived him. He was still alive. All right, he ain't gone. He ain't gone. So we ain't got to worry about that. Moving on from that, Candace and Mitch. Mitch called Candace. Candace had to wake up. Candace was like, hey, Mitch, what's going on? He was like, what you doing? Let me tell you something. You wake your ass up. No, I just went to sleep because I was just feeling real tired. I said, because you pregnant. You pregnant, and that's what's going on. You pregnant with the goddamn president-elect baby. Now, let me tell you something. That sounds like a Donald Trump storyline. It really do. Because Barack Obama would never. Okay? Barack would never. You know? But, you know, shit happens, though. Okay? At this point in time, Candy Cane just sit there. I want bad bitch Candy Cane come back. Okay, I really do. Like, you know, shake up the scene up in season 8. Okay, do something to her that make her you know, want to get her bang 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 on. You know what I'm saying? Like, set niggas up or some shit. I need that bad bitch to come back. I don't know about this demure type of Candace, you know. You know, she done got cool with her mama and everything, and then lost all the ass that she had. And I'm like, God damn, Candace, what's going on? I don't know how I feel about that. But, you know, it's good that she still got somewhat of a relationship now with Hannah, even though they feel a little way, you know. But Mitch calling her, letting her know, listen, Benny knows, okay? Benny knows about the fact that Derek is the one that did what he did to your mama. Okay? Oh my God, how did he know that? I don't even know how he know. He figured that thing out, but he came over there. Listen, how we gonna deal with this? Okay, so listen. When I get to him, I'll let him know what's going on. I'll tell him that, you know, I told you to lie and all that. And he was like, no, don't do that, because then he gonna try to wonder what it is between us. I said, Mitch, so you mean to tell me Benny don't know about you and Candace, how y'all used to fool la la and play around in the sand with each other back in the day? Oh, okay. You know, so we got secrets up in here. You know, we don't want that to get out. And he was like, you know, basically you really shouldn't have to worry about all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, no, it's okay. Basically, Candace gonna deal with it. That's all it is. They had a little sentimental moment for a second, and I was like, let that go, Mitch. It's over. It's done with. Benny knows. Whatever. So at one point, Benny had popped up over there with Candace, and you know, trying to tell her, why you lie to me and all that stuff. Okay. At this point, Candace had to break it down. Listen, shit happens. We didn't want you to get into no trouble. That was the whole reason why I lied to you, okay? That's the whole reason why I told this lie, told Mitch to say what he said or whatever, because I didn't want you to get in no trouble. What did you do? I saw the guy. He came over there to the Cry's house. I punched him out. He's a coward. He didn't even want to fight. That's not a coward, okay? That's not a coward. He didn't want to fight because he knew that he was guilty of it. And he understood probably that, you know, Benny has every right to be mad because his mother got hurt. You know, he's just defending his mother's honor. And that's what it is, okay? And plus, he's a felon, okay? I don't know if he on parole or whatever at this point, and anything can get him caught up and get him caught back in jail. He already had a run-in with the law when he was at the Cry's house prior, when Hannah almost put his ass back in jail when she didn't say that he worked for Catherine, you know? And I'm just like, Benny, I get it, but you need to calm down. And I understood where Candace was coming from. Candace not trying to deal with it herself, okay? So on that front, she's just trying to put stuff to the side until it comes back up, because at this point, what are you going to do? And I don't even know if she knows if she wants a relationship with this guy, which I don't think she really does. But then again, by the way that they're making her character, turn from such a cold-hearted person and soften her up a little bit, she probably will later on want some type of relationship or some type of understanding, I should say. And she was just telling him, you need to let this go. So you and mommy, baby, every time Benny says mommy, I said, you a grown-ass man. Say mama, say mother, say mama, okay? Don't say mommy, all right? You are at least 25 years old. Tyler Lepley is 33 in real life. I said, ooh. And you know what? The dude that played Galvin Houston, he 42. I said, bitch, you good. I said, that black don't crack, bitch. That black don't crack, because I could have sworn he was at least 20-something, 30 years old. He was between 20-something. I thought Galvin Houston was between 27 and 35. 42? 42? Bitch. All right, Jeffrey. Anyway, I was like, calm down with all that mommy stuff, okay? Because you sound real immature when you say stuff like that. I hate when I hear grown people say that. Mommy. No, you say mama. Say mother if you want to get, okay? But, because it just makes me feel like, are you grown? Or are you childish? That's what it makes me feel like, all right? Like you got mommy daddy issues or some shit like that. Oedipus complex or some Electra complex and all that shit. But anyway, she was just telling him, let that shit go. Because he was like, you and mama just gonna let it go? Yeah, we gotta let it go. And she kind of implied that they both have to let it go, making it seem as if trying to make him pick up on the fact that, because she said it's a whole bunch of stuff, and this was the truest and the realest shit that Tyler Perry probably ever wrote up in this shit. Okay, Candy said it's a whole bunch of shit that women have to let go to get through life. I was like, yeah, preach. Okay, so you can do this, bitch. If we gotta do stuff just to get through and make it through the day, bitch, you can let this shit go. This ain't even got nothing to do with you, okay? This with me and mom. All right, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And then she was like, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here. Benny wasn't catching on. I said, Benny, they be having Benny play so damn slow on this show. I said, Benny, put two and two together. If she ain't mad about it, Hannah ain't mad about it, you don't know who her daddy is, and she said if it wasn't for him, she wouldn't be here. What does that mean? Sperm meets egg, even if it was forced or not, sperm meets egg. Ooh, baby, when he the daddy. He was like, what? I said, God damn it, Candace, break it down to him. Just put it in layman's terms. He's my father. He was like, I was like, yes, Benny. Yes. God damn. Benny's so damn slow. It's always the cute ones that's slow as hell. God damn. Moving on from that. We didn't see Catherine this week. We didn't see the president. Who else didn't we see? I guess the storyline with Broderick is out is that done? He out the picture now. Okay, because they had him at the beginning of the season, and that was all. When she found out that Catherine was in jail, that was all that we saw of him. Okay. Speaking of Hannah's still over there with Mr. Accounting Man. Okay. What's that? Okay. Over there with Mr. Accountant Man. Okay, she was like, thank you so much, because I think I got it right now. And he was like, do you need any more help? You know what I'm saying? Do you want me to stay here with you? She was like, look at the time. The guys will be over here soon. And dude was like, what is his name? I forgot his name again. Mr. Accountant was like, you want me to stay over? You want me to stay? No, I got it. If I have any questions, I'll call you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, he was like, I kick myself if I don't ask you this. What, do you like to go out? Would you like to go out sometime for like dinner or something? And she was like, You know what? I just don't have that much time for it. It's just a lot of things that's going on. He was like, you know what? The pastor said that you would do something like that. And he was like, what you talking about? The pastor be talking about me. What's up? Girl. And Hannah was like looking at him like, spill the tea. What are you talking about? He was like, you know, that you be turning down men left and right. I said, Hannah, you be having men's bringing all they stuff to your yard, and you be like, no, 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 bitch. The way that he sounded, made it sound was like Hannah had the pick of the litter. Okay, she could have her pick of choice. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you. Don't want you. It's a possibility on you. So come back later. We'll see. Not you. Not you. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. You know, you can worry. Come on over here. Cause listen, what happened to the other dude that granddaughter got killed and she hooked up with him? I wanted her to be with him. Remember him early in the series? I said, damn, that didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? Derek almost had until we found out that he was a sexual assaultist rapist. Okay. And a druggie. Okay. You know, I could get past the jail thing or whatever. You know, people have shit happens, and if you pay your debt to society and you show that you're a better person and you better yourself, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? I could get past all that, but you know, that sexual assault shit, no, okay. And so, now she got another one on her tail. I said, all right, Hannah. You know, he was like, you know, I had to ask you or whatever. She was like, well, I'll think about it. You know, it's just a busy time right about now. He was like, but I'm gonna keep on I'm gonna keep on you about that. And she was like, I bet you will. Okay. I said, oh, Hannah. Okay, you got Mr. Counterman on your tail. But moving on from there, we get Veronica. First of all, let me pause on Veronica. David. Now I'm interested to see where this storyline is about to go. When we first see David, David is fucking Alyssa, okay? Or Alyssa is riding the shit out of him. Or doing whatever she called, okay, with her drawers still on. Because I saw them drawers still on. I said, unless he moved them panties to the side, baby, I still saw your lace, okay? But it's TV, I get it. Put this on BET. If this was on BET Plus, titties and vagina would have been all over, and dingling would have been all over the place. Let me tell you something. If you have not watched the Tyler Perry show on BET Plus, that's all that it is. All right, they be cussing up a storm, and it's nudity. And when I say full frontal, full body, dingling, puss, and tits, baby, that's all that it is. Nips everywhere. Okay, and I be like, damn, did I turn to Skinemax? Is this real sex? I'm intrigued. You know, I'm still watching. Like, what the fuck is this? Give me more. But what the fuck is this, Tyler? Since when? You watch too much of my shit. I'm a little bit vulgar and you took me into that. Oh, your Christian audience won't like this. But anyway, moving on. She doing her thing and all that stuff. And I was like, all right. David, you let her fuck you. I mean, I probably would have did the same thing. You know, you let that girl weigh you down. She gave you that side story about, you know, being on her case when she was younger, when her daddy was messing with her and all that stuff, and you caved the fuck in. I said typical. Okay? But he acted like he got some control in this, right? He was like, get off, get off, get off, get off. I can't. Okay? And she was like, what? Did I do anything? No, just, oh, what the hell? She was like, I get it. You was thinking about Erica. I was thinking about a lot of things. But you was thinking about Erica. Yes, I was thinking about Erica. I know. But, you know, it is what it is. So they get to talking or whatever. And she was like, you know, I just want to be a kept woman. That's all that I want. You know what I'm saying? He was like, let me see your phone. So she went and got her phone, gave it to him. He said, no. He said, get your phone. Open up the phone. Take the password off. And she was like, okay, cool. Let me see the phone. And he was like, this is your new phone right here. Gave her a whole new phone. He was like, you ain't got your phone backed up? She was like, no. You don't got none of your contacts or whatever? No. And it was like, oh, okay, so you don't care that I'm finna go through your phone? She was like, girl, sir, I don't care. Do what you gotta do. And so he started flipping through the phone or whatever. Who is Nick? Oh, that's my ex-boyfriend. Why he keep on calling or texting you or whatever? I mean, you just experienced what I did. And he experienced it too, and he just can't get enough of it. You know how you guys are, whatever. I said, you better feel yourself, Alyssa, whatever your name is, girl. And so at this point, she doing what she doing. He was like, she's she was saying, he said, because she tried to touch his back, he said, don't touch my back. I said, damn, David, don't touch my back. All right. With his burn suit on and everything, he was still getting dick down. I said, he was still giving that dick. I said, you know what? You got to do what you got to do. He said, my back is burnt, but my dick is still working. You know what I'm saying? That thing still stands at attention. So, it needs some attention. So, therefore, she was willing to do it. And I need some relief. Okay. And then, she was like, what do you want me to do? I just want you to lay here. I just want you to be quiet. I was like, all right. He was going through the phone. Like, just going through the phone. Okay? And she was just laying there. Then when we come back to him and her, at one point, she was like, so when you gonna get me my house? He said, bitch, I ain't say I was gonna get you no house. You said an apartment. First of all, and I didn't even say I was gonna get you that, but you said an apartment. And at this point, she was like, no, you're gonna give me a house. And he was like, no, I'm not. Yes, you is. No, I'm not. Eventually, you are. You want to know why? She gets up, put her dress back on, goes to the door, and I could have sworn I switched the channel to a thin line between love and hate when Lynn Whitfield put them oranges in that damn sock and started hitting herself in the face with it. Bam, bitch. And then she was in the hospital saying, Marcus, why you do this to me? Bitch, I was sitting here like, what the fuck is going on with Alyssa? I said, see, I didn't trust that bitch not one bit. She put her arm in that door and she closed that door on her fucking elbow. And she was like, oh my God, stop. He's raped me. He raped me. I said, no, bitch, no, you didn't. And I said, girl, I knew it. David, this is what happened. You should have stuck with your gun and stopped thinking with your dick. Okay, you should have stopped. You should have kept on thinking with this. All right? All right, that's what you should have did. Instead of going down there and letting that little head down there win. See, this is what happened. That girl done fucked your shit up, okay? She go running downstairs. The security guard come up in there like, what's going on? Oh my God, he attacked me. He raped me. And she running outside, hollering this shit. I said, first of all, this ain't the neighborhood that you do all this stuff in. He probably the only black person up in there. And you gonna do this trying to bring attention? No. And at this point, David... It's almost like David didn't give a damn. Okay, like, I figure this shit out. Don't even fucking worry about it. Because he slowly walked after her. He slowly came down the steps. He came down them steps and he looked at the security guard like... The security guard looking at him like, what? And he was like, just go get her. He was not enthused at all. I was like, damn. Alyssa trying to fuck shit up. I said, Alyssa, this don't make me want to do nothing for you, okay? You a whore. You a whore. Now that speaking of whores, let's get to fucking Veronica, bitch. Okay? I had to say the best for last. Let me tell you something. Veronica is the best character on here. As much as I can't stand that homophobic bitch, if she wasn't such a homophobic bitch, she'd be my favorite character. Because she is dirty. She is dirty and she's a whore. Okay? She is a whore. She calls everybody else a whore. She calls everybody else ghetto and a hood rat. And she's all of that. She's all of that and she just don't understand it. Okay? Listen, she's a classy version of all of that. Mama been ran through, okay? She got mileage on that puss. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we first see her, she talking to the little mercenary dude that she had contacted that used to work for Catherine, trying to see who was following her, and she wanted to go out. He was like, listen, you ain't even paid me yet, but I'm on the job, so you can go ahead and do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, this body looked too good to be having holes in it and all that stuff. She was trying to figure out who was following her and all that stuff. Where Jim at? He's still in the hospital. Where his girl at? His wife at? Oh, she's still in jail. No, I'm talking about David, my ex-husband. I said, girl, they do act like they, yeah. But anyway, I was like, am I getting the vibes that the mercenary is finally gonna give in to the little dude gonna finally give in to Veronica, because he was kind of flirting too. I was like, oh, all right, Veronica didn't wore him down. Okay, so she goes out the house and she goes over there to Justin's house, okay, knocking on his door. Mind you, his brother's still there, all right. And so she come up in the house because Justin wasn't going to open up the door. The brother went over there to open up the door, and of course she assumed that they was doing some stuff together. And Chad, what's his name, Tanner, he had to tell her, no, this is my brother. Oh, this your brother, And he was like, so she came over there trying to see if it was Justin that put Jeffrey up to, having them people come over there to her house, or whatever, the boys come over, or the girls, as she said, trying to be so homophobic or whatever. And so Justin is scared as shit. No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me. I don't know anything that you're talking about. I really don't. I don't know. Please, please. So Tanner trying to understand what is going on. All right. It was like, don't worry about it. And then it was like, oh, this your brother. So let me tell you something. My name is Veronica Harrington. I'm the mother of Jeffrey Harrington, the one that he sexually assaulted in the backseat of his squad car when he arrested him. Oh, yeah, your brother into all that type of stuff. Bitch, Justin was looking like, hold up. I said, yes, that's how shit started. And she walked up out of there, okay? Tanner was like, who the fuck are you? She said, I'm that bitch, and that's all you need to know. I said, oh. Veronica, now see, when she say shit like that, I be like, yeah, girl. I mean, you got 9, 15 lives too, because a bitch, they ain't took your ass out yet. Okay, and Veronica probably got more enemies than Jim, to be quite honest. To be quite honest, okay? And she got niggas in the hood that want to fight her ass, all right? But moving on from that, so we get over there to Jeffrey and Madison. They having a conversation about everything that went on. Jeffrey want to take take him out to dinner or whatever to talk about things, and Madison asking Jeffrey about Kobe. Do you like him? Oh, he's fun or whatever. Cool. Next thing you know, I don't think they believe in locking doors in these parts, okay, in most of these TV shows, because I don't understand how Veronica ass just walked the fuck up in there, okay. And Veronica walked up in there. Veronica walked up in there like this. I said, bitch, you would not have a fucking mask on your face. And I didn't realize that she had gloves too until she said, I was trying to look for the film and the filth and stuff, go through this place or whatever to find what I want. Okay, she's calling him girl and all this stuff and just invaded and trespassing and talking about some, she can get Jeffrey arrested for trespassing and having them girls and those its and those things coming up into her place and all this stuff. While she's going off about that, she talking about Madison saying, you better get out. Madison touched her. She said, don't you put your hand on this $5,000 dress. She said, bitch, I know a $85 dress from the rack when I see one, okay? That is a knockoff. Bitch, she said, first of all, you would know, huh? I knew you dressed at shopped at the girls and all that stuff. I said, Veronica, stop. Next thing you know, Kobe come in. And it was like, Kobe, there you go. This is the bitch I was looking for. Of course, Kobe had attitude and all this stuff. Bitch, with your knockoff dress from the rack that's $85 and all this stuff. Whoop, whoop, whoop. They going back and forth, okay? Who let this bitch in and all this shit. And Veronica said, what is your name? And Jeffrey said, don't do it. Kobe is just, bitch, you ain't gonna tell me what to do and I ain't scared of nobody. Okay, I like his attitude when it comes to shit like that, but sometimes when a bitch is wanting you not to say nothing after this whole shot at your ass, I would suggest you just listen to the son and what he's saying, because he lived with her, so he knows how she is, okay? But of course, Kobe is being defiant. Kobe said, my name is Kobe John Willis. When Veronica said, okay, I got everything that I need or whatever, they was going through their stuff. Veronica put the gloves on, so Kobe was like, let's make this bitch uncomfortable. Let's make him show her what we into or whatever. He go rubbing all up on Madison and trying to get Jeffrey to enjoy. Of course, it was making Veronica uncomfortable. This what made her leave. And she was like, okay, Kobe, John, Willis. Put all them S's on there, girl. Hunty. Ain't that what y'all do? Willis. I said, bitch, Kobe might die. Kobe might not be here that long for season 8, okay? Because Veronica got to hit out for that bitch, all right? I'm sitting here like, damn. Then we get this whole scene with Samuel, and Laura. Okay, she putting the clothes out. She gloating about, how it was such a good night, and Veronica is actually kind of cool. And he basically like, listen, I don't like this woman. We shouldn't be doing all of this stuff. Derek said she's not to be trusted, and you're getting a little bit too close. Whatever you're doing, and so at this point, she was like, come on, just give me a kiss. Come on, lay with me or whatever. He said, not with that wig on. If I wanted a fake ass hair, I would fuck around with old girl. Because Laura kept on saying, and you flirting with her as long as you ain't sleeping with her. Why do you keep on bringing up about me sleeping with somebody and flirting? That ain't what I'm doing. You should know that. Okay, I'm going to go take a shower. So while she up in there taking a shower, who texted him? Goddamn Veronica, okay? Come on over here call me when your wife is not in the room or whatever. He said no, okay? And then she sends a picture of money and he calls her. And she was like, I knew that's what you would like or whatever. Come on over here, all this stuff. Veronica, I'm married. No, you need to bring your ass over. So whatever it is that she said, convinced him to come over, okay? And, I think she found out some stuff about him. Baby, she said, do Laura know about Regina? Come to find out, Samuel keep on talking about I love my wife, I'm faithful to my wife and all this stuff, and I'm married. But Samuel got a little thing on the side, okay? Not only do he got a little thing on the side, he got a baby on the side too. And I don't think Laura knows about it. So Veronica got all this information and tea on him, and that's what's blackmailing him to go ahead and have sex with her, okay? And he was a willing participant at this point because at a certain point, it was like it wasn't no struggle. Okay, she was laid out on that bed. She had her good fuck me wig on. And I was like, with the bangs, okay? I said, you better fucking do. Bitch, Veronica, you got on my nerves one episode and I had to come for you. But let me tell you something. You looked it fucking good up in that shit. She was like, don't I look good? Ain't you attracted? I said, bitch, I fuck. And then had money laid out on the bed. She said, I already know what y'all up to. This is what y'all up to. You like this shit, right? Scamming old women out their money and shit like that. That's what you up to, huh? And he was like, shit, fuck, Alright, it is what it is. Bitch, she said, take your shirt off. He took the shirt off. Now take your pants off. And she was like, I like. And he was like, fuck it. You got any condoms? And she was like, I got an assortment of different colors right over there on the dresser. Choose your color. He chose the little gold package. I said, Magnum. And that's what she said. She was like, oh, it's like that. He was like, next thing you know, he went on ahead and did what he did. Mind you, Veronica still got her drink in her hand and was trying to get him to drink too. And he said he don't drink. I said, girl, Veronica is a fucking mess. But that was the haves and the have-nots. You guys, you tell me how you feel about it. This was the season finale, so that's why the video a little bit longer. You guys tell me how you feel. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.